Hey folks, here are OS Reviews. Today we're taking a look at two accessories, travel adapters that might be useful when you're on the go. That's all on Amazon for under 15 bucks, so it's a bit of a montage video. So the one on the left is a cable which actually rotates inside and tucks away quite nicely when you're not using it, can then be retracted for a typical length, and you can use it to charge and sync data using both an iPhone or an iOS device. So it's a charging cable. The one on the right is an adapter, which is quite nifty and portable if you always are working with media. If you're working with a camcorder or some kind of tablet, you can use this to very quickly convert HDMI to AV, which could be quite useful, again, if you have a computer or some kind of monitor that's slightly older. So both of these are extremely portable and easy to take, and again, are relatively inexpensive. So taking a look at the cable first, it's manufactured by a company called CAFELE, and there's also a security code on the bottom. Again, it works with both iOS and Android devices, so it features a 2-in-1 pin, which is both microUSB and Lightning, which is quite useful. It comes in a number of different colors. It is a smart cable in the sense it's not going to overcharge your device if you have it plugged into power or plugged into a power bank. After it's fully charged, it's going to automatically stop. And it includes an adapter tip, which is why you can use two devices with it. The company's logo on the top here. What I do like about this one is it uses a flat ribbon wire, so it doesn't tangle at all, even when it's fully out. It features a typical USB 2.0 port. One, it is retracted, can be plugged into the wall or plugged into any computer. Mac or PC are both supported. No drivers needed, and there's just the reversible micro lightning pin for the Apple devices, and then plug that out for the micro USB for your Android and Windows phones. Pretty snug fit. It works nicely. Again, as far as charging rates and performance are concerned, we averaged about 2 hours for fully charging an Android phone and about 3.5 hours for charging up the iPhone 6s, which are fair benchmarks, I'd say, from a cable. It's not going to be absolutely certified by Qualcomm or anything like that for quick charge, but again, it's very sturdy, and the main selling point here is going to be that portability, since it is so easy to take with you and it is so well made. So next we have a look at this video converter kit. Again, quite useful. There's also kits available from this particular company, which is a bit more generic looking. You can find those on Amazon for other tips. So let's say you have a VGA port on a monitor that you're going to conferences with, and you have only a micro HDMI or an HDMI port on your computer or tablet. That allows you to convert that as well. But this particular unit is just a little box that converts HDMI to AV. So it's kind of unique in the sense it's almost a retro converter, because typically we just want to convert those old ports to HDMI now, but this allows you to go backwards as well. So let's say you have a monitor in your car, you have an old DVD player and you want to use the screen, or you have an old television, you still want to use the screen, or again, you just want to be safe with older technology, and this still allows you to access that. So you just plug in a typical HDMI cable, the other side can go onto any computer, any tablet, any smartphone with maybe some OTG supports, and it works just fine. And there's an USB lead, mini USB actually, for power, allows you to then transfer the power out and then access your content. What this is really useful for with me is I have some older head-mounted displays and VR kits, and those actually did not use HDMI ports at the time. They used the standard RGB cable. So this is the standard at the time, and of course I can still use this now by plugging in modern hardware like a tablet on this side, and this side goes to the display. So that, in this case, the head-mounted display. So anyways, these are both extremely portable and very small in form factor adapters, as well as charging cables that could be useful as a kit that you would want to put together when traveling or going on to some conference for sub $15. Thanks for watching here at OS.